back to another episode. Wait, actually, another season of Barry and Vilv, season 2. Right, this is a very important season for Barry and Vilv. Welcome back, to all of our returning viewers and all of our returning listeners. We are very excited to have you again. Thank you all so much for the support these past couple of months, and for all of the new supporters, right? Welcome to Barry and Vilv. Just to give a little bit of context, we are the #1 college podcast in the world. And that's hands down.
Just want to say self-proclaimed.
Self-proclaimed? No, man. You can go to Google and search yourself. We are the #1, bro.
Yeah.
We are the #1. Let's see, man. We are the #1 college podcast in the world. We actually cover real stuff. No fluff,
Yeah.
We
I like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, do you like that, man? Okay. Thank you.
Real stuff, no
I should
fluff.
be a rapper, man. Right?
Yeah.
I told my mom, man, listen.
Little Barry.
Little Barry.
Hey, Lil Barry.
Lil Barry. I like that, man. I like that. But no, man. You all could check, our previous episodes. We featured some amazing people, real college students. We had some students, in the state of Georgia, some of them in Florida.
Yeah.
We even had a student that studied in Canada, right? And we're looking forward to expanding that, right? Real people, real experiences, and we cover everything from like admissions to financial aid to everyday campus life to living in a dorm versus an apartment, right? All that kind of stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
And but anyways, man, without further ado, again, welcome back. I'm Barry, your co-host. Now I want to pass that on off to my partner, Vilv.
Yeah, that was super formal, dude. We gotta tone it down.
I'll tone it down.
Make it go more casual, but
okay.
yeah, it's all good, man. No, appreciate it.
What should we start over?
No, we shouldn't start it.
Huh?
We don't need to start it.
Okay, we just cut it?
Yeah, we just cut it, yeah.
Okay.
No, we don't even need to cut it. It'll just be there.
Oh, you meant to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't get that.
I'm a very good actor.
Oh, you're a good actor, bro. I didn't get that. Okay, so you're not cutting this part?
No, we're not cutting anything.
What?
We don't cut, bro. That's the whole. You just said real stuff, no fluff.
You're right, man. You're right. Okay,
no fluff, man.
No
we don't do editing. It's mainly because we don't have an editor, but also.
Hey! If you guys, we are looking for an editor though.
Yeah.
If you guys know how to edit, hit online.
Hit online. Yeah. Minimum wage. But, good.
We don't have enough money right now, but
good work-life balance.
Good benefits.
Good work-life.
Good benefits.
Yes. Of course. Recommendation, we got you. But yeah, no, man. It's been a while, bro. I think the last episode was up in April or something.
Yeah.
We've both been kind of busy. More so, I think not necessarily busy, but just the semester ended. I went back home and you were here. So a bit of back and forth, but now we're back.
Yeah.
Finally setting this up. So finally doing the podcast. Got a new studio now.
New studio, man.
We gotta, you guys better follow our Instagram pages.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna upload some exclusive behind the scenes.
Exclusive behind the scenes, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. This is basically we basically have a new apartment, right?
New apartment.
Yeah. No more living in dorms, guys. No more. We're bougie now.
Okay? We're bougie now. Are we upgraded now?
We believe.
Are we upgraded now?
Yeah. Like people say, fake it till you make it, right? We're faking it right now. People see our house and they're like, bro. Y'all must be popping, man. Like
a penthouse vibe.
Yeah. They're like, yo, the podcast, everything. But yeah, alhamdulillah, Allah has been very, very kind to us and very, very gracious. And but no, we got a nice apartment and we can now use it to do our podcast.
Exactly.
Our previous studio was great, but it's just this is much more convenient right now.
Much more convenient.
Yeah, you guys will see what we mean. Again, follow the Instagram.
For sure.
And leave a like on the video, guys. Subscribe as usual.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do some things a bit different this year, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna try to be a bit more talk about stories more so necessarily. We got so many stories, bro.
Facts.
Even last night, bro.
Yeah.
Remember, bro? It's so funny, man.
Oh, man, me and this guy, bro, we be having the craziest talks, and it always happens during Isha prayer.
It's funny, bro.
It always happens when we're about to pray Isha, bro.
It's always, bro. It's doing the prayer. It's the shaitan getting to us, bro.
It's a shaitan, bro.
You guys know, bro. The haram, the haram and the shaitan.
That's shaitan, man.
Whispers getting to us.
I'm telling you.
We send for prayer, right? We just said, bro, we're gonna pray right now.
Right.
Oh, did you hear about Bill Gates? And bro, we go from like freaking like the most random things to.
And then next thing you know, we're talking about tech companies, bro.
Companies,
Our startups. We want to start our own company, man.
Dumb stuff as well all the time.
We be having the most wild conversations during that time of the day, man.
Absolutely, man.
But at the same time, those are one of the best conversations that I've been hiding.
Solid, yeah.
Solid conversation, because we be talking about some real stuff now.
Yeah.
Real
That's
stuff.
like our therapy session, you know what I mean? Because
but we be venting to each other.
100%.
100%.
No, yeah, people, you know, I like that, you know, about our dynamic. That's why I think we're decent at doing a podcast. We can keep the conversation.
Good chemistry, man.
Yeah, conversation going. But no, bro, tell the people, man, what have you been up to for the summer, man?
Yeah, I was gonna say, before we talk about that, I have to tell you guys, last year, Vilv has been nagging me to make us some shirts and merch.
Oh yeah.
And now I gotta say, listen, man, he can finally get off of me now, because as you can see, we finally have merch now.
I gotta do it like Logan Paul.
Right. Pick the hat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
But no, man, we are official now, man.
Yes,
we are official.
100%.
Vilv can't get on me anymore, man. But this guy, he be bullying me, man. But now we're good. But no, man. In terms of the summer, so alhamdulillah, man, last semester in the spring was one of my best semesters, you know. I did a great job academically. Vilv, you know, I'm not that good of a student when it comes to academics, but alhamdulillah, that spring semester.
If 4.0 is not that
whoa,
good, what can we do?
I don't have a 4.0 GPA.
We're out here.
I'm in the twos. I'm in the twos, man. But alhamdulillah, I ended the semester off really well, but I feel like, Vilv, we can't talk about the summer without talking about some of our challenges last spring. Vilv and I had a very tough time when it comes to like securing an internship, you know, securing a summer opportunity, right? I remember like earlier, this actually goes back to like last year, like in December. I mean, you should have seen Vilv and I in our dorm, like we were really stressed out. And then same thing again, January, February, that's when all the tech layoffs was happening.
Yeah.
Amazon, I think, Microsoft, Google, all these tech companies laying off a lot of our employees. And like, you know, Vilv and I, that's like our dream, you know, like we are studying at this school to get opportunities. But if all the major players are laying off people, that was very bad for us, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, alhamdulillah, like one thing that I really like about our dynamic thing here is that Vilv and I are very resilient people, you know? And you know, I've noticed that about your character, and I've noticed that about my character. Like, we don't give up easily.
Yeah.
Like, I told Vilv, man, just keep going, man. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is gonna have your back. Like, just keep on applying. And I took the same advice. And then, like in April or May, I think, Vilv called me and he gave me the good news. He was like, bro, alhamdulillah, man, I have an opportunity. I'm like, bro, mashallah, bro. Yeah. I'm very happy for you. And then same thing with me. So I'll tell you what, this summer I was actually interning with UPS Capital. It's a subsidiary, it's a smaller organization that's, you know, like part of the bigger UPS corporate, right? And you guys will not believe what the role was. Bill, you want to talk, man?
Bro, this guy's taking roles.
Let me tell you, man. So by the way, for those of you who don't know, I'm a business student, right? I'm a business student at Georgia Tech. Vilv makes fun of me all the time. Okay, but the role.
I'm taking business. Wait, no.
Wait, no.
You can't just throw me under the bus.
No, it's true. This guy laughs at me all the time, man.
People will think I'm a bully.
He's a bully.
No. People think I'm a bully. No, it's just because I'm an engineering.
No, man. Hey, listen.
It's funny because I'm taking business classes right now. So what are you talking about?
Entrepreneurship class?
Entrepreneurship. It's serious, bro.
No, yeah.
But yeah.
No, man. Yeah, so I was working with UPS basically as an industrial engineer, right?
That's crazy.
And that's crazy, man. That was the last thing that I would expect as a business student.
Yeah.
And let me tell you all the story behind that. So we had this thing at Georgia Tech. So we have this thing. We have the career fairs, right?
Yeah.
Like we have some like in the fall semester as well as in the spring semester. And in the spring semester, I went to the career fair. I really don't like the career fairs because number one, it's a whole lot of people there, right? And sometimes you don't get to meet all the companies that you really want to.
Yeah.
And number two, I'm not afraid to say this, but sometimes the opportunities are limited, right? Especially for like non-engineering majors, right? But nevertheless, I went to the career fair. I went to a couple booths. I visited a couple of companies, and then I saw UPS there. I was like, okay, I'm familiar with this name. Let me just go shoot my shot. I gave the resume to the recruiter that was there.
Mm-hmm.
And the recruiter was looking at my resume. So by the way, on my resume, I have my business major on there, as well as my engineering minor.
Yeah.
So yes, I am pursuing an engineering minor. So I guess you could say I am a part-time engineer. Part-time engineer. So I have my business major on there, my engineering minor, as well as some projects that I've done that relate to my studies, right? And then the recruiter looks at my resume, and he says, "Wow. We think you're going to be a perfect fit for our industrial engineering role."
Yeah.
I look at the recruiter. I'm like, "Wait, come again?" Well, I'm like, "Sorry."
It's even industrial engineering.
I'm like, "Sorry, you do know I'm a business major, right?" And he's like, "Oh no, this is exactly what we need." I said, "Really?" I was like, "Well, okay, but first, do y'all have any business roles? Like, do you have any marketing? Last year I did marketing. Do you have any marketing strategy?" He was like, "Yeah, we do, but like, I really want you to apply to this IE position."
Interesting.
And I was like, wow. But that's not even the crazy part, right? He told me to apply. I took his information, and I went home that day. I didn't apply. I did not apply. Because, I didn't have the confidence, right? I had that, what you call it, that Down syndrome? Is that what they call it?
That's not Down.
Oh, wait, no. What did they call it, bro? What did they call it, man?
I hope you don't have Down syndrome.
No. What did they call it?
Bro, Down syndrome is wild. Nah. It's called.
Wait, what did they call it? Wait,
like I said,
pause.
No.
What did they call it?
We're not laughing. It's not funny, man. It's called. I think it's called imposter.
Yeah, imposter syndrome. That's what it is. I got my syndromes mixed up.
Oh.
I got my syndromes mixed up.
Oh my God.
No, I just thought that I didn't have the ability to actually take upon this role. So I didn't apply that night. Mm-hmm. And then this recruiter, he was very persistent. So I didn't apply. Then Then a couple of days later, he emailed me. Cause on my resume I have my email on there.
Yeah.
So I guess that's how he found my email. He emailed me, "Hey, Abubakar, you're just following up from our conversation. I was just checking in. Did you apply?" I was like, "Wow, okay, yeah, this recruiter is being very persistent."
There's probably something in this.
But again, I didn't apply.
Yeah.
I didn't even respond to the email. A couple days later, the gentleman found me on LinkedIn. Same message. Abubakar, just making sure you had a chance to complete the application. And it was that moment that I was like, you know what? Maybe there's something in here for me.
Yeah.
Let me just see what it is, So I applied to both the industrial engineering position as well as the marketing position. And then a couple weeks later, man, this guy called me. No, a couple of days later, actually, he said he wants to do an interview.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look, I don't know what's going on, man, but this is insane. I did the interview, and then I guess he liked me. Then I think a week or 2 weeks later, if I remember correctly, they called me and said, "Congrats, you got the job."
Nice, yeah.
It was the craziest thing.
Yeah. It's crazy because I think you brought up an interesting point there about career fairs and these like job related events. I think a lot of people approach them wrong in my experience, because I TA for just for reference, I TA for like an intro ECE class which introduces students. Which introduces students to opportunities in ECE. So ECE basically electrical and computer engineering. So like jobs and other stuff. If somebody wants to start a company, what can they do, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So I often tell the students I work with is that I think most people go to career fair and they don't know. Actually, most people go to career fair and they don't know what to do. Actually, they think they're supposed to go to the career fair to just talk to the big companies.
No.
So they just go, Google's going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, Amazon's going to be there.
No.
Oh, XYZ's going to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're like, what they do is they go there, and I was at the career fair 2 days ago, guys. The Georgia Tech career fair, the College of Computing career fair, which was huge. It was at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Man.
You had the biggest of the biggest companies show up: Google, Amazon, bunch of other big companies show up. So I noticed this is that people waited in line for 45 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes to speak to Google representatives, right?
Crazy, bro.
Which is great. I get it, right? Of course, this is Google. Everybody wants to work for them.
Sure.
Every tech major wants to work for them. But at the same time, you got to understand something, guys. The career fair is not about looking for exactly like jobs. It's more about a networking event.
Exactly.
You're not going there thinking that if I meet this person, he'll offer me a job on the spot. That doesn't happen, right? Very rarely will you get offered an interview off of a career fair right then and there.
Right.
But what you can do is make connections, which is the most important thing. So I personally think it's not worth spending 45 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes waiting to speak to one employer. Instead, go and speak to 5 different people.
I 100%
meet
agree.
5 different new people.
I agree.
Because the thing is, the 5 different people you will meet, and if you link with them through LinkedIn, email, etc., get their business card, keep in contact, bro. One day they might end up in Google. They might end up having their own company. They'll reach out to you and they'll be like, yo, I know you were working in this line. Would you be interested in a position like that? Like you said. It's crazy because my internship actually similar story. Like you remember, bro. I go to every career fair, bro.
No, for sure.
Because as an international student, bro, it's hard out here trying to find a position.
It's difficult.
Plus, you got the current economic crisis in the U.S. with all the jobs being laid off, etc. It's tough to find a job out here right now. So I went to all the career fairs, but believe me, bro, I did not get much positive response from going to the career fair. The internship I ended up going for. I entered at a national lab this summer as a research software engineer for one of the national labs in the U.S. But the internship I ended up going, it was through an email. I literally, there was somebody who came to Tech to give a presentation about how the national labs work and the different types of technology they work on. It's really cool. They work on nuclear technology, different types of state-of-the-art technology that will go into production for Department of Energy, military, etc. Right? So I just took that guy's email and I emailed him my resume, and a couple months later he emailed me back saying that, hey, again, do you want to do an interview? We were thinking about getting some interns in, etc. I did the interviewing process and I got the internship. So that's what I've exactly noticed, and I guess that's something to speak about is the importance of connections in college. Is that your GPA is important, but at the same time, guys, like try to meet people.
Man.
Because it'll fast track you to like places you won't even think was possible.
I'm telling you, man, and it's very crazy because this brings me to the saying, it's not who you know, but it's about what you know, and also about who knows what you know. You see what I'm saying?
That's good.
That's a great point there, man. Yes, academics could only get you so far, right? But like, so academics might get you like aware of the opportunity. But the connections might help you get the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, absolutely spot on there. But yeah, so that was what we were up to for the summer. I had a good time. I got a chance to go back home.
Bro. First of all, bro, you gotta tell me about that, man. This guy working 100% remote. In his home country.
I was
in his own country, man.
I was able to.
That was nice, bro.
I was able to go back home, and because of my remote position, etc. But it was really good because. I love going back to Bangladesh and stuff like that. I had a great time there. Alhamdulillah, meeting all the family, friends, a bunch of friends came over. But after that, we're now back in the U.S. again. This semester, I'm graduating. Hopefully.
Yeah. Let's talk more about that. So this is actually
I don't have a job. Please, somebody hire me.
No. So if you all remember in the beginning of the episode, I said this is an important. Yes, it is a new season. New school year, but it's an important year for both Vilv and I. So Vilv is actually about to graduate in December, inshallah ta'ala, less than 3 months from now.
Yeah, inshallah, man. I am.
Vilv, but tell the audience, bro, how do you feel?
Yeah.
And what's next?
That's a very good question. So, of course, alhamdulillah, I'm very, very excited.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like get this semester through because I'm not graduated yet, but
Right.
I just need to get through this semester. I'm just trying to push through this semester and graduated. There's an excitement about it, of course.
Right.
But I also want to just, I am a bit nervous, if I'm being honest, about what I want to do. So I just
So why are you nervous?
So here's the thing, bro. So I just completed my graduate application, and I want to go for my master's degree.
Oh yes,
which is something I'm thinking about.
Just the BSMS program here.
Yeah.
At Tech,
so
right?
I've been thinking about doing my master's degree. So so Georgia Tech has this joint BSMS program that lets you complete a master's degree very fast. So I've been thinking about going for that, but I'm also thinking about I'm just kind of in a conundrum where I'm also thinking about going for a full-time role. So it's like I'm really like trying to figure out what to do right now, which sounds crazy because I'm 3 months out, but it's really like, I guess that's what you deal with kind of in college, right?
Yeah.
A bit of the uncertainty is there, and that's what I'm a bit nervous about. You know what I mean? A bit anxious about. But alhamdulillah, Allah as always, I felt like had done what's best for me. I always make dua that Allah does what's best for me.
Exactly.
Right? Because we have our plans, but Allah is the greatest of planners.
Exactly.
Right?
He's the best of planners.
Best of planners, and God is the best of planners.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes, bro. But on a less serious topic, because I don't want to bore the audience with our depressions in life and our anxiousness, because I'm sure everybody's going through a lot of stuff. But no, bro. So we got the new merch.
Yeah.
We got the hat. We got the T-shirt.
There
so
you go.
the idea is obviously the people are gonna ask: are we planning to actually get this merch to the people? What do you think?
Oh, that's a good question, Bill.
So
I haven't even thought about that, man.
Yeah, I think we'll have to put a poll up on Instagram.
We definitely have to put a poll up to see how real our support. I'm just playing. How real you guys are, man.
Yeah. All the bots in the
right. No,
we don't bot. We don't bot followers.
No, for sure.
If Meta, if you're seeing this, or YouTube, bro, we do not do this. We definitely don't do this.
No, but no, that's actually a really great idea. I feel like we should give the opportunity for our supporters, if they want to support us and get this merch. I feel like we should offer that opportunity to them.
Absolutely, yeah. Let us know, guys. Like on the comments here, we'll have a poll up on Instagram and Twitter. Not Twitter, sorry, TikTok.
Yeah.
We don't have a Twitter. Maybe we should open a Twitter.
X. It's X now.
It's X now.
X.
My bad. The X-Men. The X-Men, yes, of course.
Yeah.
But we'll put up on TikTok maybe on Instagram. Let's see how that goes. Let us know if you would be interested in this merch. Let us know if you want us to make something different. What we could be doing.
Yeah.
And let us know some topics you guys want us to discuss about. So because this episode we were just like, this is gonna be an intro.
Like an intro, like getting back to the groove of things.
Yeah, exactly. And we're definitely still thinking about doing interviews. We have some people we've spoken to that we want to bring on the show.
Exactly.
Because some of these people are doing incredible things, and of course we want to have you guys show you guys what's actually possible through college. You know what I mean? Like some people that are doing these things are just amazing.
I was gonna say, Vilv, that's a great point there, Vilv, because we live in a new era where a lot of people nowadays, they tend to downplay the importance of college.
Yeah.
Say, I don't need college to be a millionaire. I don't need college to do this and that. I mean, that's fine if you already have it figured out.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, the way I would look at it is, if you don't have it figured out, college is a great way for you to probably figure it out, and college is a great way to grant you other opportunities.
Yeah, 100%.
And as you said, we have a great network of friends right now, group of friends that have graduated here from Georgia Tech, that are in Georgia Tech currently, as well as other schools that we know of that are doing amazing things.
Yeah.
Because of the opportunity that college awarded them.
Yeah, and I think I want to speak about something because I see a lot of people speaking about college. A lot of these, I guess now you have these hustlers again.
Yeah.
You have on YouTube and social media a lot of these red pill guys that are like, oh, college isn't necessary, blah blah blah. Here's the thing I say to you guys, right? I don't think people properly represent college in many ways, right? They represent the negatives very well, in the sense that it's very expensive. The classes you go to, oftentimes you'll find free alternatives to them. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, you know best. You probably learn more about business by doing your business than going to a class. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. So I agree with those kind of things,
Yeah.
and it's the same with me. I probably learn more about engineering by just doing internships and working for companies than actually sitting in class and learning topics.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? By solving real world problems.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, I think the thing that a lot of people don't speak about is the opportunity that college opens in terms of, like, again, connecting to people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because like, bro, I was seeing this video the other day about this professor from, I believe, Stanford, and how he used to hold office hours. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And people like Larry Page has gone to his office hours.
No way.
So they used to go to his office hours and they used to talk about business propositions with him. And he used to, like, there's been multiple companies that he's invested right there. So one of the companies was, for instance, VMware.
Oh.
I don't know if you've heard of them. They're pretty big. Then there's other companies that he's there. Like I said, Larry Page has gone and spoken to him when he was there.
Yeah.
It's interesting that what you can do. There's a lot of professors, like, I don't agree with, we've spoken about, like, I think Andrew Tate before, and like a bunch of these people that are there. They're like, oh, these professors, they're not millionaires. What are they going to teach you?
Yeah.
It's not exactly true. Right? It's not exactly true. There are professors that are actually millionaires.
Of course.
You and I, we both know them.
Yeah, of course.
They've held C-suite jobs in top companies.
Yeah.
They have their own investments in companies. They're actually making a lot of money. They just teach because they want to teach.
Yeah.
Right? We both know professors like this.
Of course.
That are incredible teachers, but they're even better entrepreneurs, and they've been very successful in their career. So this is the part I just also want to represent about college, because I feel like people don't give college the proper representation oftentimes in social media. It's a very, very negative connotation towards college, which I do get why it's because of the money, and we definitely can speak about this. About the money and aspect involved, about how you get in, and different legacy aspects, etc. Some of the shady stuff. Maybe that goes behind the scenes, but definitely there's so many rewarding factors to going to college. The amount of people that we've
I'm
met.
living proof.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
It's like one of my professors. He was a ex head of one of the head of projects for Tesla's solar division or something like that. Right? It's like, bro, how am I gonna meet someone like that in a regular world? You know what I mean? It's so rare. Who's gonna, like, a person like that is never gonna speak to just a random kid and trying to approach him. You know what I mean? But the fact that he's coming to speak here, or he's coming to give a lecture here, I can approach him. I can get his business card and email him later on and build a rapport with him that, hey, I'm that kid from that class. I was there at your lecture.
Yeah.
You know
So Vilv, so are you saying that students should actually go to office hours? No, I'm just so
it depends.
No, all jokes aside, that's a valid point there, Vilv. I feel like more and more students should do the due diligence, right?
Yeah.
Your learning and your curiosity shouldn't just stop in the classroom.
Yeah.
You're right, man. These professors are very talented, very well connected. They know a lot of things.
And they're very experienced.
But of course, you're not going to get their 100% self in the classroom. So that's why, yes, I do agree with that point. The office hour space is a great time, great opportunity to learn more, to ask more, right? To have a more like, genuine personal conversation with them.
Exactly, yeah. So that's something I guess we want to speak about here and moving forward, is that about the approach to college, right? Because I feel like a lot of people approach college in different ways. They're like, oh, it's about class, or think about college in different ways. It's about going to class and getting some classes done, bro. That's not the case, right? Because we know people who started companies out of Georgia Tech. Right. They're doing really well. Right. Like the companies that are like, some of the Georgia Tech has this program called CreateX. Some of the startups that have been built from there. We know people who've built. Well, we don't know them personally, but there's people who built companies from Georgia Tech that become billion-dollar startups.
I'm telling you. And this leads me to a quote of mine that I made, and it's very hilarious. But like, if you take time to understand it, right, you actually see where I'm going. So I like to joke around a lot with my friend group here. By the way, a lot of students on campus, they think I'm a funny guy. I just like to make people laugh, right? Yeah. So
I can attest to that. Yeah.
So I go by this quote saying like, and please don't take this like any negative way, but like I genuinely feel like I didn't come to college for the degree. I came here to find my team, right? And what I mean by that is basically everything that you're saying here, right? sure, the knowledge that we're learning in the classroom is very valuable. I'm not going to discredit that, right? But there's so much other opportunities beyond the classroom, right? For example, like Vilv said, I have a couple professors in the business school that are like entrepreneurs. They have their own startups, own businesses. They're making hella money, and they just want to teach as well. So what I used to do, like this past spring, after I finished my business classes, I would go and talk to these professors, right?
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, well, tell me more about your startup, right? Can you tell me something that you didn't teach me in class today, right? That's just one aspect of it. And as Vilv mentioned, I'm a very entrepreneurial-minded guy, right? I like to solve problems and create, new businesses, right? And again, there are very smart people here at Georgia Tech, very talented individuals, right? Yeah. So I want to connect with those people because they have a skill set that I don't have. That could be another aspect of college, right?
Absolutely.
Right. Again, it goes back to the whole connection side of thing.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think as a student you should only be here just to study. No.
No, yeah.
If you're in my humble opinion, if you are only in college just to study, I feel like you haven't used it to its greatest potential.
Yeah, it's a waste of money.
Waste of money. If you're only here to study, you could have done like an online course, or now the internet is getting way more advanced. If you only came here to study,
that's true.
Then you could have saved yourself and your family a whole lot of time and money.
Yeah.
But if you come here to study, in addition, and network, explore new things, try new things, build new things, then I feel like you're getting the greater value of college.
Exactly, yeah. And like you said, exactly. And when we say entrepreneurs, these professors, they're not just entrepreneurs because they're broke or unemployed or anything like that.
No, they're actually making serious bank.
They're making serious bank, bro. Yeah. Like these people, I've met one of my professors. I don't want to reveal their identity, but he basically has his own cybersecurity company.
Wow.
This guy, he gets a lot of money from Georgia Tech as an instructor.
Yeah.
But his company does really, really well. I'm talking about multi-million-dollar deals with 3-letter agencies, with the government, other government agencies. They get projects for different cybersecurity stuff.
Yeah.
Multi-million-dollar contracts. Right?
That's
so
awesome.
Imagine that guy, right?
Imagine.
So imagine if you want to set up a company like that and you go speak to that guy or work under him.
Exactly.
You see how that company works.
Right.
You're like, okay, so this is how this industry works.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's other people who become interested, like famous or like, how do I say, wealthy, successful through single products. Like they developed in their lab and it's like become patented, the product, and then all of a sudden it's a very, very, very expensive IPO. You have very big companies coming and like, oh, we want to buy your IPO.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because I know like companies invest in Georgia Tech all the time and in all the universities, right? Recently, like we have a bunch of companies who have headquartered around here and they invest a lot of money into every school.
Yeah.
Right? They don't invest it just because they're nice people.
No, of course
Let me just tell you that.
There's always a motive behind
it. Yeah, they're not just doing it because it's nice people. Sure, you might argue, there might be some tax benefits and this and that, and I don't disagree with you there. But there's other benefits to them as well. Yeah. These people, they think multidimensionally. They're not only thinking, tax benefits.
They're very smart, man.
They're thinking there's some other things there. Yeah. We want access to the IPO that's here, the intellectual property that's present in Georgia Tech, the talent that's present here.
Exactly.
So if they're doing their part, you got to do your part to try to reach out to them.
Exactly.
If you have a product that you think is really, really cool and is a big thing, reach out to these companies because they have close connections with Georgia Tech and any university. Honestly, anybody watching from most universities, they have connections with these companies.
Yeah.
Reach out to them. Reach out to representatives, and I guarantee you they have at least 1 or 2 representatives on campus just responsible for acquisition.
Exactly.
Whether it be talent acquisition or whether it be product acquisition, they're monitoring everything, bro. They know the new product that comes through.
Of course.
They're there at every demo event, every like showcase, startup showcase. They're there.
Yeah.
Try to utilize that, I guess, is best what I'm trying to say. And
absolutely.
This season we're gonna speak a lot about like approaching college.
There you go.
In the correct way, which is funny, which is interesting because we're graduating college, so I feel like we've spoken about a lot of the how do you say the nitty gritty stuff, the more paper stuff, application, blah blah blah, all those kind of stuff. But now we want to talk about how to approach college in the best way,
and how to get the most out of college.
Exactly, because the stuff we've previously spoken about, they're great, but it's also like you can find them. You can probably get courses or ask your college coordinator at high school to get know those kind of things. But we want to speak about more kind of things that we've learned from our experience at college. See, how we think is the best approach to college.
Real experiences. We want to give you all that value that you probably may not find anywhere else.
Exactly. So if that's kind of like an intro to this year, guys.
No, for sure. And really quickly, going back to Vilv's plans, yes, he is going to be graduating this December, and I'm going to be graduating in the spring, hopefully, right? Inshallah. I bet you guys are probably wondering, well, what's the future looking like for Barry and Vilv?
Yeah, I think Barry and Vilv's still gonna go on.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. We're not gonna leave you guys. Don't worry. We are not gonna end the show after this season. No. Just because Vilv is graduating this semester and I'm following, don't worry. We still got you guys. We are still gonna provide you guys this benefit because we can still provide that value even after we graduate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you see what I'm saying?
I see this. I think we see this brand as kind of like growing with us.
Oh, absolutely.
So we want to share like experiences we have as we grow and we get opportunities or we suffer failures and we're like, guys, today we got kicked out of this or
we got fired.
Presentation. We got fired.
We
got laid off. Well, what do we do? What do you do when you get laid off? I guess you know what I mean. So it's like absolutely very realistic. There's no sugarcoat. Like I said, real stuff, no fluff.
Real stuff, no fluff.
No fluff.
That should be our slogan, actually.
I like that,
man.
Yeah. But we're just also just let us know what you guys want to see. You know what I mean? Like,
but please leverage the comments here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please comment. What are you interested in seeing as the episode next? All right, and yes, please give us a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe, please. That actually goes a long way.
Long way, yeah. But without further ado,
without further ado, we'll see you in the next one. But for now, Barry and Vilv, peace out.